So I think the most requested video on my channel so far has been what I eat in a day. If you haven't seen one of those videos, it's basically showing you what you would normally eat and drink on a typical day. I personally love those videos. I think they're so much fun and so useful. You get so many ideas for new recipes and new meals. So I'm finally doing it. I know it's taking me forever, so I apologize for that, but here we are. Before I get into it, I should probably mention that I do follow a plant-based diet and I also don't eat gluten or processed sugar. The reason I follow this diet is because before I used to suffer from severe candida, depression, acid reflux, a lot of digestive issues, acne, low energy, chronic fatigue. So basically a bunch of nasty symptoms that I just could not clear no matter what I did. Once I switched to this diet, I am now feeling super happy and super healthy, and that's why I choose to eat this way. In no way am I saying that this is how you guys should eat, because you know I'm not a nutritionist, I'm not a doctor. I also believe that there is no one single diet that works for everybody, but I still hope that you find this video useful. I'm also using some of the recipes that I already showed on my channel before, so you can see how I incorporate them into my daily life. But yeah, let's get started.
The first thing I do when I wake up is make my lemon water, and I feel like every single what I eat in a day video starts this way, but hey, lemon water rocks. I basically boil some water and pour it into a glass. Then I just let it cool down a bit for 20 to 25 minutes while I get dressed, make my bed, brush my teeth, wash my face, basically do all those exciting things in the washroom. To my water, I add juice of half of a lemon and about a pinch of cayenne pepper. Cayenne pepper helps your digestion and stimulates circulation and helps to regulate blood sugar, and it's just an awesome spice that I love adding to my food. Here is me juicing the lemon quite awkwardly. I started drinking lemon water each morning a few years ago when I had chronic heartburn. It didn't only help me with the heartburn, but it made me feel better overall, so if you've never tried it, I really recommend it. It's such an easy thing to incorporate into your life and the benefits are enormous. It's a great way to get things going in the morning before you eat because it helps your stomach to produce digestive juices. It also helps your liver to function properly. As you can tell, I am a big fan. After I have my lemon water, I start making my breakfast. Today I'm making my favorite juice that I make most of the time. It has broccoli, lemon, ginger, mint, kale, cucumbers, pears, lettuce, and celery. So now I'm just cutting the vegetables to make them fit into the juicer. Usually if I buy cucumbers that are not organic, I like to peel them. That's what I'm doing there. I've been juicing regularly for over a year now and I absolutely love it. I'm used to it now, so it doesn't take that much time to prepare the juice. And it's a great way to give a boost of vitamins, minerals, enzymes, and oxygen to your body in the morning. The reason I prefer to have a juice or a smoothie for breakfast is because I usually work out around 10:30 in the morning. And if I have solid foods for breakfast, I tend to feel rather heavy. So when I do cardio, my tummy doesn't feel so good. So now I'm done cutting all the veggies. Here is the glorious green juice coming out. If you're wondering, this is a Huron slow juicer. It works really well. I'll put a link for it in the description in case you're looking for a new juicer. You might want to check it out. With the amount of veggies that I showed you, you get about 4.5 cups of green juice. Isn't it beautiful? I love it. I will usually drink half of this amount for breakfast. Don't mind me spilling. Then I put the remaining half in a mason jar for next morning. If I'm feeling really hungry in the morning, I might drink all 4 cups at once. But usually I don't, so I get 2 servings or 2 breakfasts out of all those veggies. I could probably talk about juicing all day long. Let me know if you guys want to see a separate video about juicing, its benefits, some tips, my favorite recipes, etc. Around 8 a.m. I'm ready to start work. So it's time to make some tea. I usually drink mint tea in the morning. It makes me feel refreshed. And this is my favorite organic brand. I actually have a ridiculous amount of teas from them. As you can tell, I'm a huge tea drinker. I like the quality of their teas and they're relatively inexpensive compared to other organic teas. They also write a little message on their tea tags. This one said "Renew," so I think it's really cute. I'm also pouring myself a glass of filtered water. I try to drink 5 to 6 big glasses of water a day. And it's time to get to work. I was working home all day that day, so I had a chance to film this video. Yay! Around 8 a.m. I like to have a snack, and I really felt like having a banana. Unfortunately, as you can see, my bananas were not very ripe, but I did manage to find one that was pretty soft. So I ate it. And then I came back for seconds and I found another soft banana. I really love bananas, they're one of my favorite fruits. After my workout, I have protein powder. Right now, I'm taking protein powder from Sun Warrior. It's a really good raw vegan protein powder. It's highly recommended by a lot of nutritionists and health practitioners. I really like it. To make it, I just mix 1 scoop with water. I don't like putting protein powder in smoothies because, if I'm being completely honest, I don't think any protein powder tastes good. And in my opinion, it ruins the taste of the smoothie. If you're curious about what other supplements I take, in addition to protein powder, I also take probiotics, chlorella, I'm having trouble pronouncing it, and the multivitamin, mostly for the B vitamins. I'm actually running out of this one. If you know a good vegan multivitamin, please let me know. I would love to try a new one. It is now lunchtime, my favorite meal of the day. I'm making my creamy zucchini soup. I already have a recipe for it on my channel, so I'm not going to talk too much about it. I'll have a link for the recipe in the description box for you. But I know a lot of you guys already tried this soup because I'm constantly getting photos of it on Instagram. Thank you so much for tagging me. It makes me so happy that you're loving my recipes. While I'm steaming zucchinis for this soup, I'm going to make a quick salad. Here are the ingredients that I'm using. So I've got some spinach, watercress, tomato, cucumber, red onion, radishes, black olives, hemp seeds, and homemade creamy basil dressing. I shared the recipe for this dressing in my latest newsletter, so I hope some of you guys gave it a try. It's really tasty and flavorful. I am absolutely in love. If you want to get exclusive recipes like this one and more healthy tips from me, sign up for my newsletter. You can do it on my website, fablunch.com, or on my blog. I'll have the links for you in the description so you can easily find it. So here I am cutting the vegetables for the salad. As you can see, this is a small serving of salad for me. If I was to have only salad for lunch, I would have at least twice as much. Usually in the summer, my lunch is completely raw because it's warm and I don't feel like eating a lot of cooked food. But it's still not that warm in Toronto yet, so I do like to have soups and some cooked quinoa, lentils, basically something warm with my salad. These are the olives that I'm adding. They are Kalamata olives. I really like them. Then go the hemp seeds and the dressing. Yum! I love salads and green juices. I could probably eat just those two for the rest of my life. So my zucchinis are ready. After I puree all the ingredients for the soup is done too. I like to add a few gluten-free crackers to the soup. These are Mary's organic crackers. You've probably seen a lot of people mentioning them before because they are really good. And here I am having my lunch and watching Downton Abbey on Netflix. I am loving this show. I can't believe I just discovered it. It is now 4 p.m. and I'm having a snack. By now you guys probably think that I eat a lot. I do. I had some zucchini hummus that I made a few days ago left in the fridge, so I decided to have it with some cucumbers. This hummus has no chickpeas. I realized recently that my stomach and chickpeas are not friends and they should be avoided as much as possible. So I found this recipe made with steamed zucchinis instead of chickpeas, and it's actually pretty incredible. I think I like it more than the original. By the way, I'll have all the recipes posted for you on my blog, so don't worry, you can easily find them there and try them for yourself if you want. This was really good. Believe it or not, it's dinner time, so there is more food coming. I had some leftover buckwheat in the fridge, well, not some, quite a lot. So I decided to make Mexican pilaf from the Crazy Sexy Diet book. You guys might have heard me talk about this book before. I did Chris Carr's cleanse last summer with my dad. And this is my version of this recipe from that book. Here are the ingredients. I showed you the buckwheat, then I have tomatoes, green onion, parsley, sun-dried tomatoes that I soaked for about an hour in water, garlic, lemon, salt, pepper, and a bunch of other seasoning. I first add cooked buckwheat to a large bowl. You can make this recipe with rice or quinoa. I personally really like using buckwheat for this recipe. Now I'm just cutting the green onion and adding it to the buckwheat. Then goes parsley. Now I'm dicing the tomatoes. About 1 cup goes into the bowl. Then I'm roughly cutting about half a cup of tomatoes that will be blended for the sauce. And whatever is left over will go into my salad. To make this sauce, in a blender I'm mixing half a cup of tomatoes that we just cut, sun-dried tomatoes. Then I'm adding garlic, lemon juice, olive oil, then dried oregano, chili powder, sea salt, black pepper, and cumin. After blending, this is what the sauce looks like. Like I said, this is a Mexican pilaf recipe, so it has nice spicy flavors. I also use this sauce for pasta. It works awesome. I'm adding the sauce to the rest of the ingredients and give it a good stir. This recipe makes 4 portions, so I'm going to have yummy leftovers for the next few days. Instead of storing the pilaf in one big container, I use my small Fab Lunch containers to store each portion separately. It just makes life easier. If I or anyone else in my family wants to have pilaf for lunch, we just grab one of the containers and off we go. I don't know about you guys, but meal prepping makes me really happy. So for the salad, I have a few handfuls of fresh kale. To it I'm adding my leftover tomatoes and half of an avocado. Then I add a pinch of cayenne pepper, some sea salt, lemon juice, and olive oil. This is a really easy and tasty combination. So now I'm mixing all this goodness together. And my dinner for one is served. Everyone else ate without me. Around 8 p.m. it is tea time again. In the evening I like having chamomile tea. I also add a teaspoon of lavender. It has a calming effect and helps me to relieve the stress. I don't know if I've mentioned to you guys before, but I do get stressed out quite easily. I'm putting the lavender in this cute tea infuser that my boyfriend got me for Christmas. It's this adorable mountain climber. Oh, I almost forgot. I also add lemon to the tea. I love the combination of lemon and chamomile. It makes all the difference. As a treat, I'm having a couple of my coconut ginger cookies that I made the day before. The recipe for these cookies is already posted on my channel, so check out the description box if you want to know how to make them.
So now you know what I eat on a typical day. I hope you found this video useful. Let me know in the comments if you do want me to make a separate video talking about what I eat, what I don't eat, so basically my diet. I don't know if you guys are interested, so let me know. If you are new to my channel, my name is Olga and I make healthy lunches and healthy snacks. I also have an accent because I'm Russian, but I live in Canada. So now you know more about me. So please subscribe to my channel so we can be friends and you get notified whenever I post a new video. Other than that, I think that's all I wanted to put out there. I love you guys very much. As always, I wish you a very beautiful day. It is finally spring. Oh my gosh, who else is excited? I am just jumping and singing and just yes, finally. That was aggressive, but I'm really excited. I love you guys. I will see you in my next video. Bye.